I think the history goes way, way, way back. It just so happened that we discovered a molecule called tumor necrosis factor, and it was supposed to cure cancer. But when it was tested in the patients, it was actually causing cancer. So therefore, while we were looking for inhibitor of that molecule, we discovered turmeric, curcumin, as a blocker. And that was the beginning for us in the area of nutraceutical, that using TNF as a target to find the blockers and show that they block TNF, and as a result of which they do what you want them to do. And the TNF blockers have been approved by the FDA with a market over $50 billion a year. No drug known to man has a bigger market. And that's why I mentioned earlier that we went to the FDA for approval of curcumin as a TNF blocker, but FDA declined, saying that people have been using this for thousands of years. Nobody needs an approval, just use it. So that was our beginning, and we've been working on that, and TNF turned out to be primary mediator of inflammation. And virtually every disease, and I have yet to find an exception, that which is every disease that is not linked to inflammation. In other words, inflammation plays a very important role in most diseases, and if you can control inflammation, you will control the disease. And in my mind, there is no better way to control inflammation than, again, nutraceutical. And the reason it is not turning out to be a pharmaceutical, why whole pharmaceutical business is nothing but to make money. And therefore, and they are all, virtually most, if not all, are synthetic compounds. Where nutraceutical are the ones that come from the nature. And as I tell people, that it is the mother who brings us in this world, and Mother Nature is there to take care of us. And what is there in the Mother Nature? These are all the nutraceuticals what we are talking about. And that's what this conference is about. So I stop right there.
Thank you, sir. So next, I would like to invite Professor Prabhudas Patel to talk about the genesis of the society.
So, good evening everyone, and welcome to this GV meeting of the society. It was in 2016 when we were together for translational cancer research meeting in Ahmedabad. On the second day of the conference, we were just sitting in and having coffee on coffee table. Dr. Bharat, Dr. Ajay, Dr. Subhash, Dr. Sudhakar, Dr. Komavi Oman, and other friends. And Dr. Bharat just said that why can't we have one more society and that only deals with nutraceuticals or natural products. And that was the idea which was picked up by everybody, and that was the birth of this society. And then later on, Dr. Ajay and Dr. Subhash took up the challenge with the leadership from Dr. Komavi Oman, and then society got registered. And first conference I think we had in Kochi, then we went to Goa, then we went to Rishikesh, and the fourth conference was in IIT Guwahati. The fifth conference, which was to happen in Ahmedabad in 2020 October, could not take place because of Corona. And for the big conference, we are here in New Delhi. This New Delhi conference is special, specifically because it was in 2021 when Dr. Alok said that I will do the conference, and Dr. Anju Srivastava madam also said that we together will do the conference. It was a very challenging time to take a decision that we will do conference in physical mode was really a hard decision to take. They have undergone through many challenges. We used to have many online meetings every month, I suppose, and they were discussing about various issues. They have undergone through many challenges. Even then, we can see that this is a very well organized conference, very good participation. You can see participants from all over India, and overseas participants are also there. And scientific program is also very nice, very well organized conference. So I think we should all congratulate, and we should have a round of applause for it. So this is about this society in brief, and thank you everybody.
Thank you, sir. Next, actually, last general body meeting of the society was held at IIT Guwahati during the 4th International Conference on Nutraceuticals and Chronic Diseases. And during the conference, what happened, general body meeting, what happened, there were around 9 members, 9 to 10 members sitting on the dais, including us. And I forgot to invite Professor Gupta to give few words. That I came to know after that general body meeting only, and I felt very bad about it. He is one of my best friends. So Subhash, I would like to give invite you to give few words how we can move forward, take forward this society. You can take more time. Last year's time also you can take. Speak.
There are no questions about inviting or not inviting. Those are many points are already covered by Professor Agarwal sir and Professor Patel. How we can move forward the society regarding this, I would like to make a comment that we are going to start some more activities, like we are going to organize the workshops, and we have already decided about the next conference, that is 6th one, and can we announce here, sir? So 6th, can we? Okay, so Dr. Ajay is already going to announce about the 6th conference where we are going to do, and all other activities like workshop activity we are going to do. We are going to organize some training activities also, and also we are planning to start some nutraceutical based journals where we are going to invite some articles for the proceedings, and in fact in this from this conference also we will be inviting proceedings from all the participants, especially the invited speakers. So we please do submit some articles related with your work, and these are some activities that we are going to do. Thank you.
So thank you so much. Next I would like to invite Professor Srijit to say a few words about the membership of the society.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I thank Professor Alok and Professor Anju. Wonderfully conducted this program. Thank you all. And just briefly mentioning about the society, like membership and other activities. And we have currently around 82 life members are there in our society. And we are planning to improve our strength eventually in coming years, because we know that this is one of the emerging society, and we had another society called Society for Translation Cancer Research, that has also have more than 100 members, and we thought that we have to do a lot of things regarding nutraceutical aspect. That's why we started society in 2017. It's actually based on Thiruvananthapuram. The society is actually registered in Kerala, and there is an office we are planning to start in Thiruvananthapuram. And currently we have the life membership for students and faculties, and the faculty have around 4,000 rupees is the membership fee, and the students is around 2,000 rupees. And students they can actually join some kind of offers we are actually planning to do in coming years. And once you are actually sending your abstract, and that time itself we are actually telling that the members in our society have some kind of wearing, or we are actually planning to do it in future. And students, they can actually pay their amount in half, and next year they can actually do the rest of the amount, and then they can actually join in the society with the 2,000 rupees. And we hope everybody will actually, every student will join the society, and we can improve our strength, and that will actually beneficial for all the students and their faculties. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Sanjit. So, as Professor Prodhas Patel mentioned, we started thinking about this conference during the TCR that was conducted by Gujarat Cancer Research Institute in 2016. That first conference we conducted, so there was a question of why where should we conduct? So Professor Agarwal sir mentioned, okay, for the search of spices, Vasco da Gama landed in Kerala, so let us do it in Kerala. So in 2016, we did our first conference in Kerala, Cochin, Kerala. And there were 150 participants, delegates. And next conference we did in 2017 in Goa, where we had 250 participants. Third conference we did in Rishikesh in 2018, and we had more than 350 to 400 participants. And fourth conference, it was supposed to be held in Sri Lanka. We were trying to take to another country, but because of the unfortunate incident in Sri Lanka, we have to shift the venue. Therefore, we conducted this conference in IIT Guwahati during September 2019, where more than 650 delegates were there. So everything was going fine, but COVID-19 pandemic came in between. So we couldn't organize the 2020 and 2021 conference, and we were thinking what to do next. Then Professor Alok C. Bharati and Anju Srivastava, they came and then told, okay, we are very happy to do it in 2022 at University of Delhi. So it is a very wonderful conference they arranged within a short span of time. So give them a big applause. So where is Professor Bharati? Vanished. Can you? So let us get
I can be his representative.
Please come. So on behalf of the Society for Nutraceuticals and Chronic Diseases, we would like to appreciate their efforts and those. So we are planning to give a small memento to both Professor Alok C. Bharati and Professor Anju Srivastava. Please. So first I would like to invite Agarwal sir to give a small memento to Professor Alok C. Bharati on behalf of the Society for Nutraceuticals and Chronic Diseases.
we are also extremely thankful for giving us this opportunity that we organize this conference, and then having confidence on us that we can do it in a post-COVID time. And certainly it was a difficult task, but the strength kept on coming from the two most important, I will say not two, there are three people which are always my left, right and center arms. These are Ajay, Subhash, and then the Srijit also, and over and above, they were also being sensitized every time by Professor Bharat Agrawal that you have to help him. So it was always all through a team effort, and it was always, I was never left alone in this Bhavsagar. So Anjali was there always to seek support whenever we have any kind of problem. So we both had some difficult times, but those difficult times are, the one which we cherish today. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite Professor Agrawal sir to give a memento to Professor Anju Srivastava. Thank you. Yes. And I was the organizing secretary. I don't know whether if I give a report it is good or bad. So it was a very nice conference, and because of the shortage of time, I'm not going to go in detail. There were more than 650 participants and more than 100 invited talks, and over 250 poster presentations were there. And it was held in IIT Guwahati in September 2019. And there are a couple of reporting items. One is the audit report, the account of the society. So at present, till December 31st, 2021, we have around 50,600 rupees in the society. After that, we have got some monies, amount, but that will be reflected in the next, audit. And we have a next one is the website of the society. We have a basic website of the society. If you type www.isncd.com, you will get the website of the society. Very basic information are there. So we invite everybody, if you have any comments of the website, please send to the society's email address, and we are very happy to incorporate. And soon, within a couple of months, we are going to update our website. Then there is another thing, the proceedings of the conference. So we were conducting for the last 4 years, and this is the fifth conference, 4 conferences, and this is the fifth conference. So one suggestion came, so we should publish a proceeding in after each conference. So we would like to mainly Professor Aloysius Bharati and Anju Srivastava, they will take care of that. So if you have, we are inviting you to submit the reviews or anything related to work, and they will send you the informations, and we will compile everything, and then we will publish a book. So we are trying to catch some publishers. We will send you the details soon. Then next is the next conference. Yeah. So today we had the executive committee meeting, and Professor Navaneet Agnihotri from Punjab University, Chandigarh, agreed to 2024. So I invite her to the stage, and she will give a small presentation.
Good evening, everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank the society, president, secretary, and the patron for giving me the opportunity to host the next nutraceutical conference. And like he said, that I'm from Punjab University. I represent Department of Biochemistry, Punjab University, Chandigarh. So I have prepared a small presentation of what exactly our university is, and also introducing the City Beautiful and also our department. Yeah, okay. So, 6th International Conference on Nutraceuticals and Chronic Diseases will be held at Department of Biochemistry, Punjab University, Chandigarh. The tentative theme which we planned was on nutraceuticals in era of biopharmaceuticals. And the dates, proposed dates are in February, March 2024. So let me introduce my city, which is also called the City Beautiful. Chandigarh, the City Beautiful. As many of you know, this is the first modern and the planned city of India. And this is situated very beautifully at the foothills of the Shivalik and designed by the French architect Le Corbusier. Now this modern city is not just concrete. It is a modern city with open, clean and green spaces, lots of green spaces. And it is always a pleasure to visit Chandigarh because of its vibrant character, open green spaces, wide roads, non-polluted environment. And we also have lots of other internationally acclaimed places to visit, which includes Rock Garden, Sukna Lake. And the month of February and March is highly pleasant, and the temperature is somewhere in the range of 10 to 24 degrees centigrade. I also call my city the city of gardens. It is just not one garden. We have Leisure Valley, we have Bougainvillea Garden, we have Shantiban, we have Japanese Garden, Joy Garden, Garden of Silence, Fragrance Garden, Cactus Garden, all of these. So you can imagine, in a small circumference also, we have many, many gardens where people can go and enjoy nature and live a stress-free life. Another thing about Chandigarh is that it is very close to Delhi and is very well connected by air, rail and road. And so, also very easy and affordable to travel and stay in Chandigarh. So getting to Chandigarh from Delhi is very, very easy. We have Shatabdi, we have good roads, we also have flights which are there. And then also hotel accommodations are there, plentiful in the city, and guest houses are also available in the university. We have many guest houses to accommodate all of you. Another thing which I have to bring to your knowledge is that Chandigarh is also a hub of knowledge. This was the first city where we had something which is called CRIC, which is the Chandigarh Region Innovation and Knowledge Cluster, where we had participating institutions. This was started by Punjab University, but has PGI, PEG, NIPER, NABI, ISER, IIT, Robert, IMTech, INST, CSIO, TBRL, ISB, SAS, GMCH, all of these. Not only that, in addition, we also have a number of other private universities which are coming close by. So Amity is there, Palaksha is there. So we are going to have probably a lot of delegates who would be interested to participate in this conference. Now after Chandigarh, now let's move on to Punjab University. We are a university of heritage in a modern city. We have a heritage, we started in 1882. That was one of the oldest universities. And we started in Punjab, Lahore, and then moved to various places. We went to Solan, we went to Shimla, and finally settled in this modern city. Very well placed as far as the ranking is concerned, and university is spread over an area of 550 acres. So we go into the North Campus as well as we have a South Campus now also, which has been developed very beautifully. We have 78 teaching and research departments and 15 centers and chairs for teaching and research at the main campus, which is located at Chandigarh. At present, number of departments are working in the area of nutraceuticals. And when you will come to Chandigarh, we will introduce you to those scientists of ours. And quality of research can be assessed by our rankings, also by the high impact factor publications of our university. We also have a diversity of culture. It's not only a union territory, but it is also the capital for Punjab as well as Haryana. And Himachal also has a stake in the university. So we have a lot of diversity also in the terms of culture. Whenever you go to any cultural place, you will find Nati, which is from Himachal. We have Jhumar from Haryana, and of course, who doesn't know Punjabi Bhangra? So you get to see everything, and I hope that we will be able to introduce you to all these dance forms when you come to my city, beautiful Chandigarh. In terms of research, we are known, like I said, that number of students, I think I can count maybe more than 50 scientists are working in the area of nutraceuticals. Punjab University is also well known for the sports, and we have lots of sporting facilities, and this has also won the Maka Trophy now a number of times. Moving on to my department, Department of Biochemistry. This is the new building which we moved to, and which has very good infrastructure, generously supported by all the funding agencies, whether it is UGC SAP, DST FIZ, DBT Builder, all of these funding agencies. One of the oldest departments of biochemistry in country, and it is established in 1962. And this hub of academic excellence also. Now moving on to the conference, what we want to envisage. And so of course, nutrition and cancer always stays the main topic. So in addition to that, we are going to include neurodegenerative diseases, but I thought that cardiovascular was not involved. While we should be taking into context the cardiovascular and diabetes. And the panel discussion was music to my ear, because I saw that the aging population also, we thought that we must take the geriatric population also, and nutraceuticals are very, very important for that. So we were thinking that we should have a session on that also. The other two, so we wanted to hold a special session on industry-academia interactions. That will take care of the other panel discussion about what panel discussion was talking about. Since I come from a university system, I always think about the young generation, because we have to help them to do this thing. And if our country has to reach somewhere, we have to do these hand-holding sessions for the scientists come entrepreneurs. That's where the nutraceutical industry should be heading the next. Who's going to be the organizer? Me and one of my colleagues, Professor Rajesh Sandhi. He is also a nutraceutical specialist. He works in neurodegenerative diseases. So we are ready to take you to our journey next, and I welcome you all, and I issue an earnest invitation to all of you to come to our city, join our conference, and without you, this conference cannot be a success. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Professor Navani. So we are excited to visit Chandigarh in 2024. And next thing I would like to discuss about the membership. And we are encouraging the membership both from the faculties as well as the students. And the next conference onwards, there will be a discounted price for members of the society for the registration, so that we discussed in the executive committee meeting and everybody agreed with that. So now, if any of you have any suggestions, if you have any suggestions, we are very happy to. Any suggestions for society? So thank you. It looks like
I think it is a good time that we should have a drive for membership.
Sure.
So all the people who are here, who have a connection with their institute, first of all, they should start from their own institutes, and they should increase their platform, so that there are a lot of different places this research is going on. Let's come together and make some sort of a bigger organization.
Sure, we will do it. Any other suggestions? looks like no. So thank you for your time, and I would like to thank Professor Agrawal sir, Professor Prabhudas Patel, Professor Subhash Gupta, Professor Srijit, and all of you for your patience and nicely attending this meeting. Thank you so much. Next, thank you. 2020.